What's going on, guys? Hope you guys are doing well. I just wanted to close out my thoughts from last night regarding, I know I titled the video Paycheck to Paycheck. I think that seems to get more people clicking on it, or it's a keyword that people are looking for. I don't know. Some of the stuff I post gets nothing. Some of it gets a surprising amount of views. I'm not sure what the difference is, but I still think it is possible in this country to get ahead. You know, the cool thing is that you see people that are successful every day, and they have really great ideas. They are creative, and this is a place where if you're able to do that and figure stuff out, you can get rewarded. And I know that results in a lot of inequity and inequality sometimes, you know, because there's a lot of people that because of the situation, they have to work a lot and they just don't get a lot for it. But the cool thing is, you know, if you have a great idea, or you can, you know, invent a better mousetrap, as they say, that you'll get rewarded incredibly handsomely in this country. Other places, you know, you might not, right? So that's why I think this country, compared to a lot of other countries, is still, there's a lot of opportunity here. You just have to be able to harness that. And what I was saying last night is, it's just tough if you exist in the normal system, right? Because you're really just trading your time for like a fixed amount of money. And when everything just gets more expensive on a day over day, month over month basis, you're going to be struggling to save enough to not just afford your expenses. That's going to be a struggle, but you're going to really struggle to actually save money so that you can retire or put it towards investments or buy a house. A lot of the comments are just about affordability on homes. It's very low right now. It's difficult. You know, if you look at what a house cost 4 or 5 years ago versus what it costs now. Here, I'll put my camera down. If you look at what it cost 4 or 5 years ago to now, it's there's a huge difference. The affordability is high, the affordability is difficult, and it's really stretching people, and no one really wants to be house poor. So, you know, you're kind of in between a rock and a hard place. My conclusion for me has been, you either have to really work and put a lot of energy into creating something like a different income stream, or, you know, making the most money you can in your current job to help you get ahead financially so that you can afford everything in life. If you're already in one of the areas that I'm in, which is just like a coastal city or one of the more expensive areas, you know, you may have to consider relocating to a lower cost of living area. And if you can still make a similar income, you know, in like Texas or Arizona or Georgia or, you know, Nebraska, it might be something to consider. That's a way you can get a house. That's a way you can have a good quality of life and not feel so house poor. Because here, if you're forced to rent in a high cost of living area, you're not going to be able to stash much away. A lot of your money is just going to go towards being physically where you are. So it's something to consider. I mean, you guys let me know what you think on it. If you're from, I kind of want to hear from people that live in an expensive area. If you live in an expensive area and you don't own a home, why are you staying there? That's my question to you. If you live in Seattle, if you live in New York, if you live in Miami, if you live in San Francisco, Los Angeles, anywhere in California, and you don't already own assets, like you didn't buy a house 25 years ago, but you're living there today, why are you still there? You know, maybe you're there because you make a good income, and I can understand that. You're there because you make a lot of money, and you couldn't make that amount of money in Omaha, Nebraska, right? But if you're not making a lot of money, and you live in an expensive area, that is, I think, the situation where you have to really ask yourself, you know, what am I doing? Because if you can't pump money out of an expensive city, then you have to ask yourself why you're living there. Why not go somewhere cheaper? You can get a similar type job. You might make a little less money, but that money will go a lot further. You might be able to afford stuff and actually, you know, get in a decent situation. So I'm just rambling. It's just a quick thought video here. You guys subscribe if you like, leave your comments below, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot.